The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Mets take on the Cardinals. Next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New York Mets and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
And you know, each of these two guys you see here are going to be looking to set the tone for this series. Now, you know you always want to get the series off to a good start. So we'll see if either or maybe both of these guys are up to the task.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Seth Hargrove will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Eric Young Jr. makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7-11.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ballgame.
Daniel Murphy will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ballgame. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this is fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Another 0-2 coming. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in the all-star third baseman David Wright. Running is Young. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Young leads off second, the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's a ground ball toward the hole and through into left field. It's a base hit. The throw home, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing. And if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Curtis Granderson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Let's go.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And there goes right. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base pass here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right, and that will find the seats. A home run. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson, number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Ike Davis digs in at the plate.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ike Davis.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Juan Lagares will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch coming. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Omar Quintanilla will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Here's the 1-2. And they go away from him, but he's right on it as this ball slapped out into right field for a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Jeremy Hefner will be the batter. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Shut him down now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Guaranteed whip.
Now a fastball slung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets leave 1. They're up 2-0. Number 16 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Cardinals, second baseman, number 16.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here we go.
Hit hard to the right side. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first
Matt
baseman.
Adams will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that misses inside 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Yadier Molina will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Yadier Molina.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled back. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
That misses, 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Eric Young Jr. is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. This to the left side, and a chance to get that run right back as it's into left field for a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to 3rd to see if anything's up here with nobody out. A look at Young, now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
I'll just try to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Okay, pitch out.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
David Wright will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit, and that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Come on, let's move him, guys.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. For Young, he's up to 19 stolen bases on the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2-for-2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
Curtis Granderson will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Come on, let's hold him.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay throw, and he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ike Davis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Juan Lagares will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Check on Granderson. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 1. Seth Hargrove makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Seth Hargrove.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. One and one.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got to go out of here. All right, let's go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Young is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Matt Holliday will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Out in front of the curve that time as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Omar Quintanilla will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Omar Quintanilla.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back to New York.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Here we go! Turn two! He's gonna go!
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Make him hit the ground ball!
And he takes a called strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
The pitcher, number 53, Jeremy Hefner.
Jeremy Hefner will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Let's get you out here!
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Let's win, Cardinals!
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they lead it 4-1. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Cardinal fourth, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call?
Nate
I don't think he did.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Here we go.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis! Here we go!
And this ball will be chopped foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Number 16 waits on deck. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 16.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Matt Adams will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
All right, let's go!
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go, Cardinals! Go, Cardinals, go!
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Yadier Molina will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Come on now!
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. This is high, a ball and a strike. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Well, you know what? I like this idea. I like being aggressive in a ball game. You've already scored against this guy, so maybe now you can put a little bit more pressure on him with that sneak attack double steal. It doesn't work out here, but I don't fault him for being aggressive.
This is toward the hole, and it's going to get into right field. A two-out hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
John Jay will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? We are tied yet again.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Seth Hargrove will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw is right over the head of Davis at first base.
Well, this is a huge mistake here because once this ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score.
Matt Holliday will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the fourth.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
3-1 now. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Matt Carpenter We'll try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
It seems like very little has gone his way this entire start, and this is going to add to his misery as that will be scored a wild pitch.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it, but this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far, so I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Swinging a bouncer out in front. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 6, and the Eric Young Jr. will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Daniel Murphy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Swing better.
3-0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swinging a high chopper. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And this will be fouled away. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Dylan G is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
0-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Line hard to center field. Young patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Nate Walker will get another shot. He homered his last time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Let's go. All right, let's win.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 16 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Let's keep the inning alive. Here we go.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Runners on the move for second, and a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Matt Adams will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. And no surprise, a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Quintanilla. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Curtis Granderson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ike Davis will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Davis.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here he comes on 2-2. Grounded softly to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Juan Lagares will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Go back to New York, man.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the 2-2 offering. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop.
Omar Quintanilla will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Too high, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Here we go, free swinger.
A little too tall that time, 3-1 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. To right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 6-4. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
John Jay will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to right at third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. And you said it, by running, he does stay out of the double play.
Alan Craig will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-0 pitch now. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Matt Holliday will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, if he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Right field. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead it 6-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Randy Choate is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
number 36, Randy Choate.
Lucas Duda will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Come on now!
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Strike 3 here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Turn the deuce.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First offering on the way.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Well, you accomplished two things on that last swing. Number one, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
David Wright will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 2-2 now to right. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. And this one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And a ball 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Carlos Torres will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Torres.
Matt Carpenter will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Come on, Matt. Here we go.
Ball 1.
Come on. Good eye, batter. Come on. Here we go.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1. Wait for the pitch.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Oh, yeah.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Come on. Here we go.
Swing and a liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Michael Lee will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Nate Walker will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Therefore, it is Quintanilla on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Ike Davis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Davis.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Juan Lagares will stand in, base on balls his last time. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. One 0 pitch is sent toward the hole on the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Omar Quintanilla.
Kirk Neuenhuis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. 8th inning from St. Louis. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Travis d'Arnaud will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lagares runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, if you steal a base off of this guy behind the plate, you've earned it. He's got one of the strongest arms in baseball, but even he couldn't get it down to second in time. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. For Lagares,
his first stolen base on the year. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Weir's still tied 6-6. Kirk Neuenhuis will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Johnny Peralta will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Johnny Peralta.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Matt Adams waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Matt Adams will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Yadier Molina will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 1-0. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. There to get it is right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. This game remains tied at 6. Mark Ellis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 3, Mark Ellis.
Chris Young is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. He's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out, but he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Eric Young Jr. will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Daniel Murphy will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Jose Valverde will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Jose Valverde.
John Jay is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ground ball towards the hole, well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, this was just going to be a tough play one way or the other, as you see him ranging towards the hole just to get to this ball, but then he can't right himself in time to make an accurate throw, and they're going to hit him with an E4.
Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Peter Borges.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard-hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Matt Holliday will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Michael Wacha will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 52, Michael Wacha.
David Wright will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Third baseman.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. Walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
2-0 on the way. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the postseason last year. With 2 strikes, Walk is not a guy who will set you up with a lot of curveballs. He'll come right after you with the hard stuff, and he threw that one right by him.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. Jay is there, 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Ike Davis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Matt Carpenter will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Matt Carpenter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Michael Lee will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go.
Ready now on 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Shortstop,
Great.
Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Juan Lagares will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Juan Lagares.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Lee will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it for 2-0.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
All right, you can do it.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Wilfredo Tovar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 70, Wilfredo Tovar.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all even at 6 apiece. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Daisuke Matsuzaka will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game.
Daisuke Matsuzaka. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 23.
Mark Ellis will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Misses, ball 2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Matt Adams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Two and 0 now. One out, nobody on. Dice K ready, the 2-0. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough play because this ball's not hit all that hard. But he races in to glove it and then whip it on to first to get his man.
Yadier Molina will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Curveball down and in, misses, ball two.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And that's in there, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. John Jay would be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. Jon Jay will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Matsuzaka, good for strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Cards leave 1. Weir's still tied 6-6. Taylor Teagarden will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Now here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion. He's close to making a great save here. You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
Eric Young Jr. will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Not sure if there was some indecision on where to go with the bunt or what, but looked like he just thought he had more time than he really did, and the throw to first, too late.
Daniel Murphy will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to first, not in time. So now everybody's safe.
Oh, with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
David Wright will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Right here. Come on, let's stop the bleed here. Get the double play.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Drops another curveball in on him, and he's got him guessing here. It's 0-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made by Jay. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Well, there you go. That's all he's looking to do. Get one airborne here. And now that they've got the lead, they can turn their sights towards the bottom half with a chance to wrap this one up.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Curtis Granderson will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Throw over to third will not be in time to double him off, so total disaster is avoided as they get the 1 out on the line out.
Ike Davis.
Ike Davis will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 7-6. Bobby Parnell will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 39, Bobby Parnell. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot, number 48, Tony Cruz.
Come on, Tony.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
In there, 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Lined into left center, and Holliday has a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Come on, face it now.
1-1 on the way. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Young will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
A runner on first with 2 away. missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Nate Walker will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Holiday off a second, now the pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Oh, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 7-6. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Daisuke Matsuzaka. His record is now 2-3. Credit the save to Bobby Parnell, his 12th. Loss goes to Michael Walker. He falls to 6-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.